Hi there everyone, this is Janet Wakeland with Remarkably Created, and we are on day 2 of my 2-day catalog launch party. This is video number 5 for today. Today is Sunday, May 12th. Just a real quick note, we lost power about 20 minutes ago. We do have a whole house generator that we're operating under right now. But if something glitches, it kicks back on, the real power kicks back on, it may kick me out. If I get kicked out, instead of coming back on, we'll just continue with the video at 7 p.m. But I just wanted to put that disclaimer out there for you. We have no clue what happened. We live rurally. Weather's great. Who knows, okay? Maybe somebody hit the transformer. As a reminder, this is a party. With parties, it's fun to have lots of door prizes, giveaways, and things like that. And I have a whole basket of new products. If you are a follower of my YouTube channel or my Facebook page, you are eligible to win. Simply like, comment, share as many of the posts as you want anytime until May 20th at 11:59 Central Time. A couple days after that, I'll weed through all of the posts picking winners, and I will announce winners on my Facebook page, in my newsletter, and I'll do a quick little video announcing winners. So lots of ways to win. If you're on my YouTube channel, there's some additional ways to win on Facebook. There's some engagement posts that have been shared in between the videos, giving you a chance to tell me what your favorite bundles and dies are, some other fun things that are just real quick and easy to answer. And there's another chance there. So actually, if you follow me on both places, that gives you that many more chances to win as well. So this is the catalog that we're looking at, and we're going to do things just a little different this time. We'll come back to that card. And what we're going to do is I'm going to show you this paper right here. I haven't taken the plunge on the full bundle just yet. I do have the embellishments that you'll see at 9 o'clock, but I'm going to show you the paper, and I did use it for a card and the bundle that I'm going to showcase. So we're going to take a look at the To Market designer paper, and then I'm going to showcase just part of a suite instead of an entire suite, just because, again, I wanted to get that paper in there. I want to make a card with you. And this Unbounded Beauty is a super suite. It's got 2 bundles, it's got specialty paper and embellishments and regular paper, but we're gonna simply look at this bundle. Because I've kind of snuck it in on you for the last couple of days, I love this bundle so much. The dies all totally work by themselves, you'll see that in a minute, and the greetings are amazing, and it's always nice to have a greeting set. So I really wanted to showcase this because it's a really nice addition to anybody's craft collection. So we have the Unbounded Love. It does have some mixed fonts. And we've got Hope, Love, Faith. Hope is believing in a brighter tomorrow. So you have the inside and the outside of a card. Love never gives up. Faith is being sure of what we cannot see. We've got the word peace. Peace makes the world a better place. And just so many other amazing greetings, some that you'll see on cards. I love that when I looked at this, I saw peace and the world makes the world a better place, and I thought of the world map. My heart goes out to you. I thought of some of the new heart stamps that we have. So I thought of a lot of ways to use this. And of course, it does have like with sympathy, happy birthday, things like that. May all your wishes come true, great for inside. So absolutely amazing. And then you have these dies that fit around the Unbounded Love words. But the other thing that's cool is a lot of these frames also fit one of my other favorite stamp sets, the Comforting Thoughts. And you've actually seen that pairing on a couple of cards, and I'll bring them back to your attention in this video. So you're gonna find that many of these are going to fit into these frames, and you're going to be able to work those together as a way of showcasing your greetings. So you do have 16 dies, and with some of the dies, for example, this die right here, when you cut, it's going to cut twice. It's going to cut the little frame and then the inside piece. They become separate. so that you can mix and match. You could have a gray outline and then a white piece inserted back in. So you're going to cut twice. You also have a lot of detailing on a lot of these stamps. Here you have an embossed ridge. You've got some flowers, some embossed leaves. You've got stitch marks around your frame. You've got double stitch lines here. You've got the embossed lines around this one. Two small circles that nest really well with our stylish shape circles. So you're going to add two basic circles to your collection of circles. You've got some more branches to kind of build and embellish, some more leaves to build and embellish. So lots of great details on that. So before we look at some cards made with that and make a card together, I wanted to show you this paper. So while I don't always necessarily invest in a suite, I always invest in paper. I love paper. I think this paper would be great for a sweet little onesie. Look at that. Tiny little flowers. This one would too. Look at this, polka dots. That would be cute together for a baby card. We have this, and it's actually Blackberry Bliss. It might be hard to see on the camera. And then we have two pieces that are garden green. One's a really nice tiny print. Again, that would be a great onesie. We have plaid, and plaids never get old. And actually, you've got plaids. This will be the start of your Christmas crafting along with the wood piece that's here. And then if we flip them over, we have some elements that you could either fussy cut or probably would work with the 2 market bundle. I may cave. I'm waiting for some cute samples, probably like some of you are watching these videos. You're waiting to be inspired. I'm waiting to be inspired. So we have all of our vegetables. I think I might fussy cut them though and fill a shopping cart. Look at these flowers. Look how fun that is. A lot of these you can cut by hand, and I know some of the dies will probably work with that, but you've got different types of bags for going to the market and shopping. You have your tomato vines. You've got some bouquets of flowers, and then you have some fields of flowers. So real fun paper. And those of you that are in my paper share, you definitely got a sampling of those. Real red, pumpkin pie, pecan pie, garden green, and blackberry bliss. That's the color family there. So nice, rich, deep colors that are part of those papers. So let's take a look first at some samples that I created over the last couple of days and just showcase for you here. You've got the word hope and little circle die that is from that collection of Unbounded Love dies. Let me bring those back in so that we can look at them as we go through this. This is Memories and More cards that were used for the base of this, and then some ephemera. Our sweet ducks that we started the day with, the tag from that comes right from here. This is the stitch tag that was used for that. So you saw our sweet ducks from the Lily Pond presentation. This presentation here, you saw this opening, and that opening was created with this die right here. So you're starting to see the versatility. This one here that we did, again, the tag was created with this die right here. This one here, when we did the folders last night, sometimes the simplest things mean the most. That greeting is actually from the stamp set that goes with the whole set, Seaside Wishes. But again, double layering with these elements and working together, with them to layer them up, okay? So we're gonna work with those. That same layout, same concept. Thinking of you, praying for you, hoping for you. Again, mixing comforting thoughts with the layers. Many of you saw this card on May 1st, the Treat Yourself. Again, standard nice label. You can tell I haven't really played with the ovals much. This card that we did this morning as well, it has 2 little indentations, which are fun. You could easily use those indentations for wrapping twine, but in that case, I used them as a reason to put an embellishment on either side. And then this fun little tag piece right here, I used to create kind of like a binder. some type of fasteners on the side of this card right here. And if you take a look, last time in the video I showed you how to distress your paper, and this paper is distressed. Haven't decided if it's going to be a Father's Day card yet or a birthday card. So that's just somewhere we've been using these dies. Again, I think they're so incredibly versatile. That's what I'm trying to say. Then, in keeping with our day of sharing you layouts from this part of the catalog on page 22, this is one of the layouts. The difference in the layout here is that they have a circle on their layout, okay? It's this, where we go? It's this layout right here. It's the third one over. And instead, I chose to use the dies from the Unbounded Love, okay? And to make this happen here, I just inserted this white piece, and I didn't glue it down real tight because I wanted you to kind of be able to see it. But I cut this twice, once in garden green and once in white. And that scrap piece that pops out, I popped it back in white so I could put that. And hope this is a feeling better kind of day is comforting thought. So a nice mix and match. And then this paper is the To Market paper that I shared with you early on. So look how fun that is. We added some little flowers and some little centers to match the paper, but just a real simple, sweet card that's going to go together. Okay, so let's go back to our sweets and let's copy and selectively edit a catalog sample together. This card sample really caught my eye because I loved the use of the frames underneath. I thought that was really, really pretty. We're going to change up the colors just a little bit. They did kind of created their own little background, but I decided to use designer paper, making it quicker and easier. And again, we're going to mix up the flowers and the coloring just a little bit. So what I've pulled to create that sample, and we'll bring it back in as we work, is I'm going to work with our basic beige paper. This is a piece of paper from the Country Woods Suite, and it has that beige look to it. It's kind of distressed. It's got some kind of distressing to it, so it's going to, I think, give that a nice look. I've got some linen thread. I always say I'm going to have to retire as a demonstrator if Stampin' Up! Ever gets rid of linen thread. It's probably the most used trim. I've cut 2 of those frames already from Pretty in Pink cardstock. I've grabbed some of our in-color embellishments since we're working with Pretty in Pink. Ahead of time, I die cut some of the dies from Flowering Beauty. We haven't looked at that set yet. We'll be taking a look. And there's a lot of product that we won't get to. There's just 2 more videos left. So you're just going to have to keep coming back to my page as I showcase things that we didn't get a chance to get to all weekend. So I've die cut 2 of those in beige. The last video I showed you some of the Petunia Pop glimmer paper, and in this case we're going to use the Pretty in Pink. I thought it was real soft, and I thought it looks great against the basic beige. And then I cut some flowers from the exact same background paper that we're going to use here. And this is a circle from the Unbounded Love set. So let's go ahead and let's score our paper. So I'm going to pinch this. This is 8.5 by 7.5 paper to create sim lines, and then I just use standard business envelopes that you can pretty much get at any, say the word, Janet, any business office supply store. You could also take the time to create your own if you wanted to, but I just used the standard business. So we're just going to score that, and we're going to have our card ready to go. And we're going to take our paper here. We're not going to go ahead and add it just yet. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to start to build this. So let me bring in my silicone mat, some glue, my adhesive dauber, And let's start. One side is flat, one side has the different raised edges to them. It's time to peel all of the old adhesive off of here. Paper splitting. Wow, that's a new one. I guess my fingers were just too sticky. So we're gonna... Stampin' Up's paper can be split. That's actually a really cool technique, using the bone folder to kind of break the fibers apart. And it's a good fun thing to do when you're doing it intentionally. It's not fun to do on something this thin when your fingers are sticky and you're not trying to do that. So and we're just going to stack those. And the nice thing about using that liquid glue is you can kind of adjust things just a little bit. And I could put glue directly on, or I could use adhesive sheets, but this works for me. Now, hold on. I want the taller one in the back for layering purposes. Okay. And that pink frame just kind of gives that nice contrast. And now, before I add flowers or do anything else, I'm going to take my linen thread and I'm going to wrap it down here close to where the stems are. And I'm going to wrap it a few times. There's like 25 yards on the roll, though. Don't be stingy with it. Go ahead and use it up, guys. You know, when you use stuff up instead of hoarding it, you can shop guilt-free. At least that's my philosophy. And you don't have as much to worry about storage. So we've got our ribbon on there. And now we just want to start to add some of our flowers. So I'm just going to dip them in here. Look how pretty that little pink is that pops. And let's do one kind of peeking behind. A couple of our neutrals. I love this neutral look. I think it's oh so pretty. And I love our new beige color. And let's do one more up in here so that we have it. Okay. And then one last thing that we need to do, sorry if I'm losing my voice, I can't believe it. We're gonna pick a greeting that we're going to add to this. And you're a true blessing. That sounds like a great one. So you can see I don't take them all off and put them, I don't take all of mine off and put them on the back here. This gives me a chance to see which ones I haven't used yet. So just a little thing that I do. Everybody's different. Some people take them all off right away and put them on here. But I like to see which ones and how much use I'm getting out of a set. So I usually don't do that right away. Just a personal thing. We're all a little bit different. We all have our, I like to call them our crafting quirks. So we're all a little bit quirky. I'm gonna look down through, hit that circle. You're a true blessing. We'll save that and clean that up in just a second. Let's grab a dimensional because everything needs to be raised up, right? And we're gonna put that on there. And then we'll adhere our back down, but that's a copy with some modifications, copy and selectively edit of the card that's in the catalog. And again, I really like the use, and I personally would not have thought of adding those two frames to the background. I switched it up with the color background paper and with the color choices for the flowers and just that little bit of glitter. You could choose to add some embellishments. I have some here. So if you wanted to, you could choose to put a few different embellishments on that, either in the center of the flowers, or you could choose to add a couple of embellishments just out and around on the project. So just that little extra if you want to take it even further. And this is definitely a fancy card. It's definitely got some layers, but every now and then it's nice to get a little fancy if you have the supplies in times like that. I like to balance quick and simple cards with something that's a little bit more fussy. So any questions about any of the products that I showed you? Yay, the power stayed on the whole time, so that was good. We'll see when it glitches. Hopefully we'll be good and we'll be back here at 7 o'clock. So again, questions about products, questions about projects, questions about anything in the catalog, just ask away, guys. I'm here to help you.